discussion with correlation analysis. Today we shall take of Spearman's rank correlation, and that is the case of tied ranks. Case of tied ranks arise when two or more individuals have the same
Medyo naghahangin yung internet ko. Teka lang ah.
rank. Let's take an example and try to understand what the case of tied ranks is. For online education. Continuing our discussion with correlation analysis, today we shall take up a special case of Spearman's rank correlation, and that is the case of tied ranks. Case of tied ranks arise when two or more individuals have the same rank. Let's take an example and try to understand what the case of tied ranks is. Let's say we have a variable x and say x denotes the marks of 10 students, n equals 10, in a certain subject. Okay, let's list the marks and the values are, say, 28, 27, 26, 25, 25, 25, 24, 21, 21, and 20. Okay, so now when we look at the numbers here, say this student, let me give roll number or serial number to these students: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these 10 students have secured these marks, and when we look at the marks, this student has scored the highest, followed by the next, and then here the third student. But then here we see that student number 4, student number 5, and student number 6, all the three have the same marks, 25. Okay, this is actually the case of tied ranks. If I have to give them ranking, quite obviously, since their marks are the same, I'll have to give them same rank. Okay, so there is a tie here. Same is the case here, where there are two students with a tie at 21. Okay, so here we see that there is a tie with 3 students. Okay, 3 students tie, and then here there's a tie with 2 students. Okay, now let's see how to resolve the tie. So each individual is assigned a rank equal to the mean of the ranks that would have been assigned to them in the event of there being slight differences in their values. So in case when there is a tie, what we do is we take the mean of the ranks which actually would have been assigned to them had their marks not been equal. Okay, for the rest of the values, no change would be made in the ranks. So let's see here. Let me assign the ranks to these students here. Quite obviously, 28 being the highest will get rank 1, next is rank 2, next is rank 3. Now in case of 25, 26 and 27, if I were to go in the same order, the student would get rank 4, followed by rank 5 and rank 6. Assuming that they do not have exactly the same marks, let me just assume that the marks of the student is say 25.5, followed by the next being 25.3 and the next being 25.2. Okay, had this been the case, I'll give them the rank
And class, nakita nyo, yung scores na 25, 25, 25, they will occupy ranks 4, 5, and 6. Hindi naman natin pwedeng bigyan ng ranking na parehong 4, 5, and 6 kasi para-parehong score. Sabi nga sa video, you must get the mean of the ranks. So definitely, they will occupy positions 4, 5, and 6. Kunin natin yung mean. Pag sinasabing mean class, that's the average. Average, ano? So, ito, 4 plus 5 plus 6, ito yun, ano yun, divided by 3. Tatlo kasing scores na doon, kaya divided by 3. Okay? And then, 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Kaya pare-pareho silang rank 5. Nakuha?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Actually, may nakatama naman, pero gusto kasi lahat tayo ay alam yung gagawin natin when we deal of this kind of scores, ano? Okay? Kaya to continue lang natin.
be equal, their marks being equal, I'm giving them rank 5. The next student number 7, will he get rank 6? No, his rank will be same as what we have here, rank 7. You see, this is 1, 2, 3. The next, this is serial number 4, 5, 6. There will be no change here, so this student will have rank 7. Is that clear? So no change in the serial order of those marks which is out of the tie, where there is no tie. Okay, wherever there is a tie, we will take the average of the serial in which they appear. So in following the same way, now for these two, we will again take the average of 8 and 9. So the average here will be 8 plus 9 divided by 2, and that happens to be 8.5. So the ranks here for these two students will be 8.5 and 8.5. Okay, and the last one, yeah, last student will have rank 10 because there are 9 students above him. Okay, and coming in the serial order, we see that this student was supposed to get rank 9, so the student will have rank 10. So this way we assign the ranks to all the students. You see there's a tie here between these 3 students, and then there's a tie here between these 2 students. Okay, and then further proceeding further from here, we will use the same formula for Spearman's rank correlation, which is given by rho, and the formula is 1 minus 6 times summation di square divided by n into n square minus 1. Okay, so we'll be using the same formula, We'll be calculating di square in the same manner as we did previously in case of Spearman's rank correlation. But since the Spearman's formula is based on the assumption of different ranks to different individuals, in case of tied ranks, its correction becomes necessary. We correction factor 1 will be equal to 2. Okay. Similarly, correction factor 2
Okay, class. Di na natin sundin yung correction factor niya. You'll follow the same procedure sa ating naunang pinag-aralan. Ano? So, we'll try to review this example. Tingnan nyo. Okay? So, in series A, we have 57, 59, 62, 63, 64, 65, 55, 58, 57 na yung scores natin ng series A. And then B, we have 113, 107, 126, 126, 130, 129, 111, 116, and then 112. Ano? So, tingin natin kung may tied score dito. So, automatically, series A, pinakamataas yung 65, kaya rank 1 siya. Rank 2, 64. Rank 3, 63. Ay, 3. Rank 4 is 62. And then rank 5 is 59. Next to it is 57 and 57. Paano kukunin natin yung rank ng class?
I-add po sir yung position nila. For example po, 7 and 8 po yung position na parehas 57. Ipag-add po yun, tapos
Yes.
i-divide po by 2.
Anong i-add natin?
Yung ano po yung position nila, for example po yung dalawang 57 po is, ano na po siya, 7 and 8 na po. Ipag-add po yung 7 and 8.
7 plus 8 is 15 and then divided by 2 kasi dalawa sila, kaya 7.5, ano? Kaya nakalagay 7.5. Again, we are getting the mean of the ranks kapag yung tied ng score. Mean means kung mean ang ginagamit kasi kung ilan yung tied rank, halimbawa dito, dalawa, so they will occupy position 7 and 8, kaya 7 plus 8 divided by 2. Mean yun, ano? Mean ng ranks na kung ilan yung parehong score, okay? So they will occupy 7.5 and yes. 5 is may 6 muna, 58 ano, 7, yes. Okay, tuloy natin. So, since they occupy 7, 8, so susunod na lang yan, 9 na. So, nagamit nyo ng 7, 8, hindi kayo mag-stop sa 7. So, automatically, 7 and 8 nagamit na. So, 9 ang kasunod. So, that's why we have 55 as rank 9. And then, yun yata pinakamababang score, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yes. 9 ang pinakamababang score. Then, let us look at Series B. So, ang pinakamataas na score in Series B is 100, tama? 130. Yes. And then second to it, second last sa rank natin, or 2 sa rank is 129. Rank 3 is Wala pa, no? Rank 3. So, this will occupy positions rank 3 and 4. Dalawa silang pareho. So, paano natin gagawin doon? Anybody?
Sir, ipag ganun po ulit, katulad po nung series A, ipag-add po yung position.
Anong
Tapos po,
position yon?
yung pong 3 and 4, ipag-add po, magiging 7, tapos i-divide po sa 2.
Okay, or simply we're getting the mean of the ranks 3 and 4. So that means that is 3 and 3 plus 4 is 7 divided by 2. That is 3.5. That's why we have rank 3 and 4. So now will be, so we have used rank 3 and 4. Ang next na rank ay yun, 5 na. Okay? 5, we have 6, we have 7, and we have 8 and 9. Wala nang problema sa ibang ranking. Ano? Okay? Ito yung kasunod step. So, we are getting D. Again, anong D class? Naalala nyo kung anong D sabihin ng D? Anong
Difference po.
difference of the ranks? Okay? Tama. And then, this last one column, anong tawag natin dito? Anong last column? Anong tawag natin yan?
Submission of D squared po.
Ano? Ulit
Yung
nga.
last column po, submission
Ano?
of D squared.
Ano submission? Ano submission? Mali yata yung word ng submission. Ano? Yeah, that is D squared. Yung square ng D. At ang basa
Yung
ng...
total po pala yung submission of
Hindi submission. Summation, Miss Mercado. Summation. Walang B. Summation. May bagit niya. Summation.
summation po.
Walang, hindi. Submission, iba yung pagbasa yun. No? Okay? So, ito yung summation of D squared. Ano, yan yun. Kasi, punin natin lahat ang kanilang, i-add natin lahat ang square ng difference. Ano? Ito yung difference. Ito yung square of the difference. Square meaning D squared yung symbol na yan. Ginamit din. Then, pag nakuha yung D squared, ayun, kunin mo yung summation or i-add mo natin yung score na yan, then you will have summation of D squared. Now, we will be using the linear formula. That is 1 minus 6 summation of D squared divided by n times n squared minus 1 para makuha mo yung value ng Spearman. Ng Spearman or correlation coefficient. Okay? Kaya na ba? Tingin niya? Kaya na? So, you can revise your answer. Yung ginawa niyo, yung mga tama naman, paki-write niyo ng sagot niyo. And then, i-push through hanggang sa yung paghanap ng may significant correlation. Okay? So, it's 8 o'clock. Sige, kaya yung tapos ng 9. So, hanggang 9, tatanggapin ko ang pagpasa ng activity sa ating group chat. Ano? Sige, kahit offline na lang natin gawin kasi ipasa na lang doon sa ating group chat. Okay ba sa inyo yon, class?
Yes po.
Kailangan bago tayo lumipat ang bago katulad ng Kendall Saw, dapat may master rin tayo na pag-compute ng Spearman rank correlation ng kahit may tide at saka walang tide scores. Ha? Okay? Here, ano?
Yes po, sir.
Ikaw lang sumasagot, Manyas eh. Baka ikaw lang magpasa. Asan ba yan? Asan ba sila?
Yes po, sir.
Apat. Teka lang ha. Pati nga lang, mag-open ka muna tayo sandali before we do our activity. Para may photo-photo tayo. Photo-photo. Anong gagawin natin? Anong kailangan natin gawin for today?
I-revise po yung activity po nung nakaraan.
Following the proper procedure in ranking scores na may tide ranks, ano? And then, pasa hanggang 9 today, ha? Hanggang 9 lang. So, sobra ng 9 o lampas sa 9 will not be accepted. Okay? Sige. Thank you, class. Good luck. Linawan sulat, ha? Pakilinawan sulat para makita ko. Okay?